So what's up guys, welcome to another amazing video tutorial today in FF Studio. Today I'll be showing you how to make another amazing Afrobeat in FF Studio. Like I always say, if you like videos like this, please do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. If you have any comment or contribution, drop it in the comment section of the video and I will surely get back to you as soon as I can. And as a bonus, I'm going to be dropping the stems of this beat for you guys so that you can download it and make bangers with it. Let's get into the video. So the first thing I'm going to do is to play the beat, then I'm going to show you those things that make up the whole idea from the intro to the chorus. So basically that's the whole beat from the intro to the chorus. So I'm going to be taking it section by section. I'm going to start with the intro right here. I'm going to show you those things that are there. This is the intro right here. So the first thing I did when I was making this beat was to look for something that I like. I really like to style my instrument so that it will give me an idea of the direction I want to go with the beat. So this was the first thing I did. So that sample is a sample I got online. I really like the way it sounded. It sounded like a guitar that had a lot of reverb in it, and I love the way it sounded in the whole beat. So the next thing I did was to add my drums right here. These are my drums. So for my drums, I really have just basic samples right here. Just have some rims layered and some congas layered. Then I have my shakers and some other loops like this one right here. And some other things like that, just have my drums playing. Then the next thing I did was to add this sample as well. This sample is also from the sample pack of the main sample where I got the main sample from. I really like the way it sounded. I just decided to add it to the whole beat. So for this sound right here, I think it's going to an effect chain, and for the effect, it's just an EQ actually, nothing really crazy, it's just an EQ that I used. I love the way it sounded, and I penned it a little bit to the left, and after that I just added this one as well. So this is like a vocal sample that I got from the same pack as well. It's really nice. It sounds really great. For this one, just has some effect on it. Just have my logs verb, my delay 3, panomatic to make it go left and right, and my EQ at the end to cut out the lows, and just a little bit of the eye right here. Then I added some chords and some bass line just to make everything mesh and work properly. So the chord is just playing the chord progression of the main sample, which is the guitar I showed you earlier, and I'm using Lounge Lizard for this, and it is the grooving under the tiny bass bank. I just have my stereo shaper to make it wider and my EQ to cut out a bit of the lows. Then the bass line there is from Hive. Is the EH drone and Temple mountain there, and for that bass I think I have some effect on it as well. Just have my EQ on it, just cut out a bit of the high and a little bit of the lows, and just have my compression. This compression right here is the sidechain compression to the kick. So that's what I did right there. And I also added this vocal sample. So I think basically that's all I did for the intro part. So just my rules as well, and this one as well. So basically that's what I did for the intro. Now let's move to the second part of the beat, which is the verse.
Purchase your tracks today.
So for the verse, I really did not add anything crazy. I just added some few things just to make it different from the intro. So the first thing I added there was just my bass line, which is also from the sample pack. I got the samples from the original samples from, and this is what the bass sound like. And that bass line is going to some presets right here, some effect rather, and my sidechain to kick. And this is my Chris log for distortion, my Saturn 2 as well for another distortion, my Pafita Pro Q3 just to EQ some parts, and my TDR compressor just to compress some part of the bass line, and my EQ at the end, a little bit of the lows and a little bit of the highs. And after that, what else did I add? I added this percussive sound right here. So this is just to add some groove to the already existing drum groove in the old beat. And I added this percussive conga loop right here as well. So basically that's what I did for the first part of the intro. And my kick, I introduced my kick right here. So that's what I did right there. And basically that's all I did. Now let's move to the second part of the verse where there's some few things just to make the beat build.
Purchase your tracks today.
So for this part of the beat, it's nothing really crazy. Like I said, I just added some few things just to differentiate it from the first part of the verse and make the beat build a little bit. So the first thing I added was just this like arpeggio sound from the same sample pack I got the original sample from. This is what it sounds like. So that sound is going to some few mixing, and the first thing I did was just to add my flangos. I wanted to use the shaper box to make it go left and right, but I did not eventually use it. And my supermassive just to add some ambience, then my Viola vintage verb, my Saturn 2 just to add some distortion in the high end, and my EQ at the end just to cut out a lot of the low end and the mid, and just allow it to shine a little bit in the mid frequency, the low mid, and it just cut out a bit of the highs as well. Then I added this kalimba sound. So this kalimba sound is from Purity, and it's under the GN normal, it's kalimba. And for the effect on it, let's see, I think I have some basic effect on it actually. I just have my stereo shaper to make it wider, the chorus, Viola vintage verb, and my EQ at the end just to cut out the lows. Now let's move to the next part of the verse, which is the chorus section of the beat. So right here I added this part right here from Expand 2, the Siberia part under the soft part section. So the essence of that just has some ambience and some. Now for the effect on it, I think I have just basic effect on it. I have my stereo shaper 2 and my EQ. That's what I did. I cut out the lows and the highs just to make it be in the middle. So after that, I added my strings. These are my strings right here. So for my string, I'm using two different string presets. The first one is from Span 2, which is the solo strings. And the second one is from Xenology, is the AS violin from Xenology. And for the first one, I penned it to the right and for the first one, I penned it to the left, and for the second one, I penned it to the right. And I sent it to the same mixer channel where I added the same effect on both of them. The first thing I did was to add reverb, just add some ambience to the whole sound. Then added my Pro Q3, just cut out the lows in the sides. Then my EQ at the end again, just cut out the lows in the mid. Then I added the sound from Citrus, which is the soft E piano. And this is what it sounds like. And for the effect on it, I just have my EQ to cut out some part of the lows and my stereo shaper just to make it wider. So basically that's all I did for the beat. It's nothing really crazy. Like I said, to make an Afrobeat is quite simple. All you need to do is pick your sounds properly and you are good to go. Like I always say, if you like videos like this, please do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. If you have any comment or contribution, drop it in the comment section of the video and I will surely get back to you as soon as I can. And do not forget the stems of this beat will be in the description of this video. You can download it and make bangers with it. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.